Hello and welcome to my channel. I am so excited that you are here. Today we are going to go over 5 signs that your money manifestations are right around the corner because you are probably closer to them than you think. So go grab a drink, tea, coffee, water, your drink of choice, get cozy, and let's chat. In a moment here, I'm gonna run through 5 different scenarios with you. And I want you to let me know in the comments if any or all of these scenarios sound familiar to you. So if they do sound familiar to you, like something you have been through recently in the past, or even are currently going through right now, then I would love for you to drop a number in the comments of which of these numbered scenarios you resonate with. If you are like, all of these resonate with me, just say they all resonate in the comments. Let's start with scenario number 1. You do your morning routine each day and get into an amazing headspace. You feel unstoppable and so aligned with the money, success, and lifestyle you want. It honestly feels inevitable. And then you pay your bills or check your bank account and immediately feel so far away from the money you desire. Moving on to scenario number 2. You had a serious up level around money in the past, like you hit a huge goal, got a big raise, had a big jump in your income, and when that happened, you felt like you'd cracked the code around money. But now you're looking at the next milestone you want to hit around money, and it feels impossible. None of the things you did to reach your current level of wealth, like the things that helped you up level before, are working to get you to your next level. And if you're being honest, it's starting to piss you off. Moving on to scenario number 3. You identify a big money block, like a toxic habit, a way you've been self-sabotaging yourself, a limiting belief, something along those lines. And you work through it. You journal, you heal, you shift your mindset, you do the work. And you feel so certain that you've cleared that block. You're flying high with a new lease on life, certain that you have up-leveled around money. But then maybe 2 days later, or even 2 hours later, you find yourself right back at square one, stuck in that old block again, but feeling even worse than before, like you'll never truly be able to clear that block and you are forever doomed to struggle around money. And now moving on to scenario number 4. You feel really clear on your next level of wealth. Like you know exactly what it looks like. You even feel like you've been being that version of yourself, embodying that version of yourself. It honestly feels really close to you. You're maybe even living in that blissful state of feeling like it's already done. But then you scroll through social media and see some influencer or a person in your industry who's living the life you want to live. And suddenly the comparisonitis floods in and you start feeling foolish for thinking you could ever have that kind of wealth. And now scenario number 5. You make a decision to commit to thinking positively around money and acting like your next level self. You feel so in flow with the universe, and maybe you even see some small money wins or manifestations. But then you mention your new approach to money to your friends or your family or your partner, and you're met with some raised eyebrows or worse. Suddenly, the wind's been taken from your sails and you feel foolish, maybe even irresponsible, for trying to embody or manifest wealth. Now, if any or all of these scenarios do resonate with you, they sound like something that you've been through recently or that you're going through right now, then I have some words of encouragement for you today. First of all, you are not alone. And second of all, even though it may not feel like it, you are actually right on track for creating the financial reality you desire. In fact, all of these struggles or scenarios I've shared with you are actually signs that you are getting closer and closer to calling in the money that you desire. As frustrating as it can be, it's all part of the process. Because as you dream big and stretch yourself out of your comfort zone to become the version of you who has all the money you desire, you're going to undergo an ego death. You're laying to rest all of your old identities and stories and habits and energies around money. And that stuff does not go quietly. In fact, your ego will throw everything it has in its arsenal to get you to stay exactly the same as you are now. To stay exactly where you are financially right now, because that's what your ego knows. That's what feels familiar. That's what feels safe. Even if you feel completely unstable in your finances or like things are a little bit more tenuous than you'd like them to be, your ego would rather stay in that discomfort because it knows it. It's familiar with what this discomfort feels like that you're currently experiencing, if any, around money. It doesn't know what possible discomfort might come if you have more money. It doesn't know what that feels like yet. And that's really terrifying to your ego, to that part of you that, above all else, prizes security and sense of self and stability and familiarity and safety. So even if right now your current money situation doesn't make you feel safe, you feel safe in knowing what this situation feels like. Your ego feels safe in knowing what this situation feels like. So anything else, even if it's tons more money coming in the best case scenario, there is still a part of you that is terrified of that happening. In short, there's a part of you that is afraid of the unknown, aka your next level of wealth. So your ego will make up stories, inspire self-doubt in yourself, compare yourself to others, stress about how you're going to get to the money you want, how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, look to others in your life for approval, and then freak out when you don't find it there. And generally do anything it can to convince you that you will never reach your money goals. Also that you'll just stop trying and give up trying to change anything in your life or your financial reality. This is why it can feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back with all of your money mindset or manifestation work. And if we're being really honest, sometimes it even feels like you're taking 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. Now here's where I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I have struggled with all 5 of the scenarios I mentioned at the start of this video more times than I care to admit. And each time I've gone through these scenarios in the past, it has felt terrible, and it has truly felt in those moments like I'm absolutely never going to get to that level of wealth I desire. Like I'm absolutely never going to be able to make more money than I currently do. That feels really real in those moments. But here's the key. Whenever I have come out the other side of those struggles or those scenarios, I realized that they were just evidence that I was getting really, really close to the money that I desired. I was getting so close to manifesting that money. I was getting so close to changing myself and changing my reality that my ego freaked out and tried everything it could to get me to stop. Because these types of scenarios that we've just covered are essentially the death throes, the last ditch efforts of an ego that's on the brink of extinction. So if you are currently experiencing any or all of these scenarios around money or anything similar, know that even though you may feel right now like giving up and backsliding into your old familiar habits around money, that now is actually the time to double down on embodying and manifesting the wealth you desire, because you are so close to manifesting the wealth that you want. That money is so close. You're just going through the discomfort of transformation right now. That's all that this is. And these moments are the most pivotal ones. They're a sign that you're on the right track, that your money manifestations are so close, but you've got to stay the course. As the saying goes, the night is always darkest before the dawn. Most people get stuck in these sorts of moments and scenarios. They use them as evidence not to change. But the key here is to reframe these scenarios as evidence that everything is about to change for you, as long as you commit to embodying that change yourself. This is, by the way, exactly why I created my new membership called The Wealth Vibe, to support you through these pivotal moments and make embodying and manifesting the wealth you desire as easy and seamless as possible. It's a membership that gives you access to trainings, tools, resources, the energy of abundance to plug into, and a supportive high vibe community of like-minded people who are all doing the same thing you are, embodying and manifesting wealth. It's a place to connect with your next level of wealth and hold that connection. A place to suspend your disbelief, overcome that sneaky self-sabotage of your ego, and to feel abundant and embody that abundance before the money actually shows up, so that it can actually show up. It's really a bridge between your current financial reality and limitless wealth. So if you want support in moving through these crucial moments of your money manifesting journey with ease, then come join us inside of the Wealth Vibe membership. You can get all of the details at the link in the description below, or head to tayloreaton.com/thewealthvibe. It's incredibly affordable, and yes, you can cancel at any time. But enrollment is closing very soon, in just a few days. So make sure you go click that link and get in on this if you know you want to be part of this amazing community. I would love to have you in there and get to connect with you and be someone who gets to cheer you on and support you in your journey to manifesting all the wealth you desire. But whether you join the Wealth Vibe membership or not, I really want to encourage you to reframe the way you look at these sorts of scenarios that we went through in this video. I want you to see them as evidence of the inevitable incoming manifestation of the wealth that you desire. Also that you can find the strength to move through them and step fully into your next level of abundance. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you the encouragement you need so that you can see how close you are to actually manifesting the money you desire, and you can keep moving forward toward it. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you also comment below. Let me know what you got from this video. Let me know, of course, if you're experiencing any of these scenarios or if you'll be joining me inside the Wealth Vibe. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss out on any of the upcoming content I have for you around money manifestation, money mindset, wealth embodiment, and so much more. I cannot wait to share more things with you very soon. That's all for today. I'll talk to you again soon.